Welcome back. Tough loss. Very
Another
tough
one.
loss.
Another one.
This is a tough loss. No, that last one wasn't a tough loss. This right here is a tough loss.
So
This
we
is
was
gonna
talking.
go. I don't care how close the game was. This one's gonna go right next to that Brooklyn Nets loss to me. Um, gotta do better.
We
Gotta
was
do
No,
better.
talking.
they were winning the entire game. Doc has to do better. You cannot pull your two best players out at the start of the fourth quarter, period, when you're playing one of the best teams in the fucking league. Excuse my language.
Jen, it's late night. It's late
It's
night,
late
Jen.
night. Say what you want.
Say what you feel. Say what's on your mind. So, we could blame this loss on a number of people, but Doc Rivers is definitely, you know, uh, he botched a couple of moves this game, and I feel as though he could have done a better job. But I also feel as though, and I'm not going to change my opinion about it. You know, Joel Embiid came out at a certain portion of this game. Insert Jordan. They went on an 18-10
They
because
didn't
we
play
lacked
Jordan.
It was
Millsap.
Millsap. It was Millsap.
Millsap. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Even worse. Even worse. They went on an 18-10 run during that time for lack of a rim protector. There was nobody down there. Nobody that went grab rebounds down there, and it was a shit show. So I kind of blame that on him as well. Another thing, that's a coach move, bad coaching move.
Oh man, Maxie, where are you, man? 40 minutes, 7 points. Where are you, dude?
Well, he was chucking up bricks, and then unlike Niang, he doesn't just keep going. You know what I mean? Niang is like, I don't care, I'll keep shooting until I get it. But not Maxi. Maxi just like shrunk. I don't know. He's disappearing in the big moments, and I don't like that at all.
Definitely big moments. He disappeared in the Brooklyn game. He disappeared in this game. Come on, homie.
We need more.
These are the moments that you got to get ready for. All that smiley dolly positive attitude that don't help me any when it comes time to games like this. So
Normally,
yeah.
I'm like, well, it's a regular season game, but come on. I mean, we're getting toward the end of the season, and we are seeing big freaking flaws, and that it's these sort of things should be worked out by now. When you come up against a team like Milwaukee, who seems to have it pretty well figured out, well, then your outlook for the future is pretty grim, right?
Yep. It was a tough night. It was a tough night.
What this mean?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I
What
ain't
this
know
mean?
for his shit
What?
tonight.
No. What this mean?
Taylor, what's it mean?
Why he typing? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not giving the blame to no player. I don't care about this no backup center stuff. At the end of the day, man, right now, every game is a playoff game, in my personal opinion. You have your rotation down to 8 players, and that's what you do. If we play Milwaukee in the playoffs, is Paul Millsap ever getting in the game?
Never.
No. Why are we doing that right now? Come on, man. Point blank period. Doc has to get out of his, I'm stuck in my ways. This is what I plan to do. I plan to rest Embiid the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Well, you're looking at a team with Giannis and Middleton in the game at the beginning of the fourth quarter. That means Embiid and Harden have to be in the game. They have to be.
Right?
We was
no,
up
no
12.
other coach does
We was
this
up 12.
bullshit.
And we was up
No
12.
other good coach.
Jen texted me and said, oh my goodness, if he don't change this lineup, I said, he won't. He'll wait till it's tied to call a timeout. I was wrong, guys. He didn't wait till it was tied. He waited till we was only up 2. And everything was downhill from there. I'm so sick of this. Like I had a post up here a second ago. Somebody said if Brett Brown did what Doc Rivers did or didn't do tonight, we would call for blood. I'm not letting him off the hook. Point blank period. Doc Rivers blew this game. We was up the entire game. We can say Maxey only had 7. Well, when Maxey had 7, we was winning by 14.
Right. As you guys can see,
James.
we are podcasters, but we are fans as well. So we're just as frustrated as you guys with this loss tonight, man. But hold up, I see some sunshine. James Harden must have watched this pregame show because this was one of his better games with the Philadelphia 76ers, and it made me feel good. And I'm hoping that this is the James Harden that we're going to see from here on out, uber aggressive, playing his game, being sure of himself.
Oh, he's going to get trashed. You'll see. Nobody's going to give him props.
Why, though?
It's because these motherfuckers in here are just miserable, bro. And that's just how it is. They wake up.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about, Bull?
Thank you,
You
Bird.
talking about Bull right here?
No.
about
Put
Bull,
Bird. Put Bird comment back on the screen. Point blank. Period.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Point blank. I'm sorry. I'm not
Bird,
giving him.
I am 100% with you on this.
I'm done with that. Dude, man.
You know me. I am not one to blame Doc. I usually, look for every other person to blame, but for this particular game and this particular fourth quarter, there is no one else to blame but Doc. You look at any other stellar coach in the NBA, and they are going to have their best players out at the end of an important game. Okay?
And the thing is, Jen, if Giannis and Middleton are not out there, I'm fine with Embiid being on the bench. But you're watching Giannis. Giannis scored 15 straight. Yeah. What is Doc looking at?
Taking 2 steps and dunking. I mean,
listen. He played a pretty good game tonight, man. And this is no blame on him. But Joel Embiid, you get the ball that close to the rack, my man. You stuff that shit, my man. You stuff that shit. That ball should have gotten blocked going up against Giannis. Yeah. You go up hard. And
there was a lot of contact down there, bro. There was a lot of contact.
That shot
right there, Jose.
Bro. Come on, bro. Do you play in the NBA? Do you know what all that contact feels like? Wait a minute. Answer my question. Do you play in the NBA?
I wasn't done with my statement. I said beforehand, blatantly, no blame on Joel. He played a solid game. But that soft-ass floater, and I saw the contact down there, you go through the contact and make them call a foul. Bottom line.
Bro, they don't call nothing, bro.
I mean, at that point, you gotta try to force their hand.
Especially with Embiid. Embiid got
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Doc Rivers is to blame for this loss. Don't get it messed up. Coaching. Most definitely. But we was right there. We were right there knocking on the door. We're just as frustrated as everybody else.
We were winning the whole freaking game practically.
Right.
What in the hell? I'm so mad. I'm sitting there watching and I'm like, what am I seeing? The Doc is not seeing.
Not only that.
Please tell me. I'm not a freaking NBA coach and I can see it. Why the hell can't he see it?
When Doc called a timeout and drew up a play, and the play was to have Joel Embiid on the perimeter, did you want him on the perimeter at that moment? I don't like his closing game plays and close games. I don't like that. You got to give him 2 or 3 options out there, man. You got to put the ball in somebody, put people in it to execute.
And I like us too. I really like us too in a series. We're only talking about this game, and this game we lost, and we lost because of Glenn Rivers. I agree with you. When it comes down to it, I'm rocking with my team all day. I still think we got a great shot at winning the championship. I do think that we would make a Milwaukee series amazing and go 7 maybe. But let's talk about today. And that's all we doing. We snapping about today. Yes, they the defending champs. But point blank period, man, we were winning this game easily. We legit, like I was already getting my points together for post game. I was like, you know what? I was proud of my Sixers tonight because we looked like the better team all game. Yeah. And then the fourth quarter started and we had a bench lineup in against they starters.
Jamar, come on, dude. Like, I don't mean sound like I'm a little frustrated with you per se, but are you not listening to what the man is saying? We've been saying this since we started it.
you have to put your players in position to thrive. And in key parts of games, I don't feel like, we've always questioned his rotations. This has been our knock on him consistently.
Mhm.
His rotations, his timely rotations, it's just off. It's just a little off.
Just look what the other coaches do against us when we're winning. You don't see their stars on the bench ever.
Exactly what I said. Yes, you
Ever.
Milt, is this a question, Milt? Milt, is 7 games left in the season. Why are we experimenting with anything? Every game should be treated like a playoff game from here on out. Do you realize how close the East is? We can finish in 6th. We can finish in 7th. We could mess around and be in a play. Every game is a playoff game from here on out. No, we shouldn't be experimenting with bench lineups. Are you serious?
But,
are you kidding me?
I'll play devil's advocate with that, BJ. Listen, we're at the end of the season. Who's our backup center?
This ain't the time for that.
No. Here's I mean, what do you mean?
Try to figure it out.
It's not the time for it.
Figure it out with 7 games left.
No.
Try to figure it out now.
I asked a specific question.
How many minutes? Can I just ask how many minutes did Paul Millsap play? Does anybody have that up?
Paul, I got it up right now. He only played 9 minutes. It was only 9, but it was
9
that
minutes.
Giannis ate like a kid on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
On them 9 minutes.
Why on earth was Paul Millsap in the game?
Questionable
He has not been
rotation.
playing since he's been on the squad, maybe once or twice. So if you're going with DeAndre Jordan, go with DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, bottom line.
Like, get your
and that's all I'm
chemistry
saying.
going, get your stuff going. Like,
That's all
why
I'm
are you
saying.
switching it up now?
That's all I'm saying. You've been going
Against
with
the
DeAndre
Bucks.
against the Bucks. You've been going.
They're
You've been going with
big.
DeAndre all this time.
Oh
You've been
my
going with
God.
him all
If
this.
this ain't the truth.
time.
If this ain't the truth, Mr. Predictable Doc Rivers, he is stuck in his ways. He goes into every game with a game plan and does not make adjustments. He makes a plan and he sticks with it no matter what's happening on the court. Exactly. It's
As soon
so
as they were-
predictable what we're going to do.
As soon as they were
But
down
in-
2, I was like, oh, they're going to lose. Because
But in
now
what
they're going to be on
plan-
the seesaw. We're going to be on the wrong end of the seesaw. And it's going to come down to the last minute and a botched play like it always does.
And what plan did
Bird
he
said
have
we ain't
Millsap coming off his bench? Did they talk about that in coaching meetings? Like, okay, Millsap, we're gonna give you
I got
a
you,
shot
Carl.
this
I
game.
got you, Carl. I got you for one time. I'm gonna agree with you. Okay, this is the first time ever,
I
Carl.
don't
I'm
want you
taking.
to.
No, this time you'll want me to.
Okay.
I get why you maybe don't play DeAndre because he's not as athletic as he once was, but I'm 1,000% putting Paul Reed in against Giannis before I pull Paul Millsap.
He had
1,000
success.
times over.
He had
1,000 times
success
over.
against him last game. He's the
Yeah.
only big that had
Yeah.
success against him last
Yeah.
game. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. We're fans and we're saying this and we're watching this. This is your job to watch tape. And oh man, we're frustrated. You guys are frustrated. We see you in the chat. We're going to acknowledge your comments.
Berg, we have a starting center. I'm sorry, we do. Please don't say that.
Oh my God. Ugh.
Not
You know-
today, man. Not today.
Lord Jesus.
Can't.
As this podcast is going on, I've gained about 30 more gray hairs from the Sixers team. It's just, man,
I might shave tonight, dog. My chin getting gray and gray about
oh
a
my God. Like,
My chin
oh my
getting gray
God.
and gray about a
Hey,
second, man.
Berg, I don't think he watched them. I don't think Doc watches them. It just really looks like he freestyles out there. And you know what? I was all on his side last year, but I got to keep it a bean. He keeps it up like this, Doc. We might got to start searching for your replacement, bro. We might
I
got
put the comment on the screen
Ain't
before
no
you even
Mike.
said it.
They know Mike
But
there.
here's
I don't
the
care if we
thing,
win a
though.
championship. I want him going.
Yeah, we know Jose.
Listen,
You want
it's
us to lose so we could get rid of him. This is what I have to say. I don't want to talk about firing Doc during our season. I really don't.
No,
I
not
think
during
it's
the
gonna
season.
bring-
Hell no.
Well, then what are people talking about? How many?
No,
they're,
I ain't say
they're
that
talking
neither.
about after
I don't
the
even want
season
to
is
talk
done.
about it, is what I'm
I hear
saying.
you,
I don't
Jen.
want
I
to
hear you,
talk
Jen.
about firing Doc Rivers during the season. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't bring anybody together. It does nothing
Right.
for our team morale.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense. So, in the off season, you want to talk about firing Doc? I'll talk about firing Doc all you want. We can talk about all the reasons why.
That's
Right now,
not.
it's not the
Hey,
time.
hey, Patrick Tran. That's not a let. It ain't no human being that could stop that from happening. So we didn't let him drive to the basket over and over. Giannis is Giannis. Let's not act like this dude don't get to
Listen.
the rack whenever he wants.
Giannis is Giannis, but if I could remember last game, we had a bit of a handle on him, just a little bit. Why not follow that same strategy this game? I don't get that. I don't get that.
I don't know,
get
but
that.
Ronnie Rosati, I am with you. I think I texted out to my guys here. Why did they keep going to Tobias? Stop going to Tobias.
Yeah, you did. You did.
In that fourth quarter, they did it like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I think within hopes of having the early success that he was having earlier, but Tobias has shown like
Tobias had a
Jose-
good game, by the way.
Yeah, he had a good
He had
game.
a very good game.
Yeah,
Really
Did he?
good game.
At the
Over.
end.
Jen, let me read
Solid
his stat
game.
line. Let me read his stat line.
Stats don't really mean everything, though.
It don't mean everything, but I don't think we can find any negative in this. 22 points, 10 for 19, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals.
That's great, but where was
That's
he when we
winning
needed him in
playoff
the
games.
clutch?
But once again, Jen, I
we
say
needed him in the clutch when he missed those 3 threes in the fourth quarter, though.
I say we got to point that out to coaching as well. He's calling plays for these guys. You have to put people in position to thrive. Tobias is not a late game player. I'm sorry.
He
not.
isn't. Stop giving it to him at the end. That's what I'm saying. Stop giving it to him in the clutch. That is not his game. That's not his game. Niang's game isn't dribbling into the freaking lane.
He bugged me with that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, when's
There
the
were
last
so
time?
many things.
When's the last time Embiid only shot 6 free throws? Goodness gracious.
Yeah. I
What-
think
what-
that was
that's
a
not
big.
gonna cut it.
That was of his game that was missing tonight. Just getting to that free throw line, getting the bigs in foul trouble. To the Bucks credit, they put in Brook Lopez, and he
Agreed,
pushed him out.
Timmy.
He pushed him out of the paint a bit. So it was a tough night. It was a tough night, but
I think Glenn gets this title because of his name. When you
Blake,
really,
shut up, Blake.
When you
I'm
really,
sorry.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know if he's trolling or not. But
No, me and Blake go at it all the
No,
time.
he is
Blake
a Hall
is
of Fame.
trolling.
He
Blake
is
is
a
He's
Hall of
trolling.
Fame.
He's a
Big time.
hater.
Blake
But
is
the only
trolling.
reason he
Big
gets
time.
the Hall of Fame moniker is because of his name. If you actually look at blown leads, blown series leads, having great teams and coming up short, is he a Hall of Fame coach? Let's just be real with each other.
He'll be a Hall of Fame coach for real.
No.
He will be.
Oh no, he will because of his name. I'm
Yeah.
just asking, if you just look at the numbers, would you give somebody who just continuously makes bonehead subs, bonehead decisions in games, the moniker of Hall of Fame coach?
See, the thing is that most people who are in charge of voting that stuff don't watch all the games. They have no idea what we're being put through.
I'm mad, y'all. I just don't.
I
I don't
know.
know if y'all. I don't know if y'all feel it. Y'all feel it off of my mic right now, but I'm really upset with the fact that we lost this game tonight. Like I'm really.
pissed.
This is one of them ones that I'm really mad about. I'm really, because there's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this. We, like Jen said, we were winning damn near the whole. Besides that run that they went on us in the second quarter, when they was up a little bit, the majority, we was up the whole game. And then you go and look, you looking at the court and you're like, ooh, Giannis, Chris Middleton, 2 All-Stars. You know what? Hey, sit down, y'all. We got Shake.
We got Shake. We got Paul Millsap.
Yeah, y'all, we good.
That's the
Come on, Milkshake. You got
we
this.
have to. we have to treat these last few games. I'm being real. I know that we would love to see Harden and Embiid get rest and be healthy for the playoffs. Y'all can rest in the offseason. I'm
They
just
don't
being honest
deserve
with you.
no damn rest right now.
You got to earn it. Thank you, Jen. You have to earn rest. You earn rest by being put in position to be able to rest. And right now we can't rest because, again, like I said, if we keep playing the way we playing and we keep doing stuff like this and blowing leads, we're gonna wind up not having home court advantage even in the first round. Forget the playoffs. In the first round, we might not have home court advantage.
Yeah, the East is jumbled up just like that.
That's what I'm saying. You have to treat every game like a playoff game now, Carl. Right or wrong? You right?
Yeah,
we have to treat every game from here on out like a playoff. We have to. That rotation is now cut to 8. Paul Millsap, appreciate you coming aboard, but you are sitting on the bench for the rest of the season. I'm sorry. We only can play 3 bench players. We need to have at least 2 starters.
Who are your 3 bench players you're bringing off the bench, BJ?
Danny Green, George Niang, and I don't know.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Gotta be DeAndre.
I know.
It's gotta be DeAndre.
It goes back to your point. We don't have a backup center, but we have to have a big, and Yang can't play the backup center position. So therefore, it has to be DeAndre. I'm sorry, Shake. Yeah. I'm sorry, Cork Maz. I'm sorry, Paul Reed.
Big team. Why the frick wasn't DeAndre in tonight? He's like 7 feet tall.
So you're not giving Maxey a blow at guard and putting Milton in? You're not doing that in the playoffs?
No, because what I would do is when I take Maxey out, Danny Green comes in for Maxey. When I take Harden out, Maxey comes back in for Harden. We need to have Joel. We are not going to win a playoff series playing 10 guys, Carl.
No, absolutely not.
We have to shrink down to 8. I'm sorry, Joel Embiid. You might be tired from your MVP season. I'm sorry, James Harden. Your hamstring may not be 100%. But it is now or never.
But
here's what my boy Jeezy say. Run the streets all day. I can sleep when I die. You got plenty of time to rest in the off season. You got plenty of time to get it together. We can't.
Here's my problem.
There are 7 games left. Play the 7 games left like they are your lifeline, man.
Here's my problem with that. I'm sorry, Jen.
Sorry.
The back 3 isn't consistent enough to totally rely on them at this point. We're at the end of the season, and we still don't have 3 consistent players off the bench. That is a problem. That is a problem. We're about to face teams like this every night in the playoffs. Games like this every night in the playoffs.
Which is why I'm totally frustrated right now, because if they play like this in the playoffs, we're getting swept second round.
But, Jen, do you agree with that? If we play like this, because we played well, it was the coaching.
Okay, I'm sorry if we're coached like this.
Like we played. Tobias gave us a great line, and B gave us a great line. Harden gave us a great line. We get what we get from Matisse. We already know what that is. Danny Green, I actually didn't cringe during the game while he was playing.
Might I add also, if Maxey would have even scored his season average, we win this game.
What the hell?
So,
what the hell's going on with that kid?
Well, I feel as though, he's his second year. He's still inconsistent. But overall,
I think he's inconsistent. You're right. You're right about that. He is, but the fact that he chooses these big games to disappear on is flabbergasting for one.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already you're on a team. It's the end of the season. You played enough teams to get those butterflies out the way, man. I'm not trying to hear that.
Let's not forget to mention old Sixer Drew Holiday was on that ass tonight. He was on that ass tonight. So
I'd also like to go ahead.
When he's facing a defensive guard, he has to remain aggressive, man. Go to the rack and get fouled. You're not going to blow by everybody. You got to find a way to get points in the NBA. You're not going to blow by everybody. Ask James Harden. He's not blowing by people like he used to. You still got to find a way to get to the rack.
You know what also hurt?
What's up?
Brook Lopez scored 11 points in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter.
I was just
On
going
Paul
to say
Millsap.
that.
He scored
I-
11. No.
No,
That was
he
on him.
didn't.
It was on
It was on
Embiid.
Embiid.
Yeah,
I was
it
just
was on
going to say
Embiid.
He got
that.
an and one. He hit a
Mhm.
three. Then he hit another three, and then he got a dunk under the basket. I was like,
Yeah.
and then I looked down at the clock, and it was 9 minutes and 49 seconds left. I said, "Damn, he got 11 points in 2 minutes."
That's all I mean about bringing energy off the bench, man. And 11 points, and it may not seem a lot, but it's when you score those 11 points.
In 2 minutes, it means a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
that
you know,
efficiency
I mean,
rate.
you
I've
know,
been
Brook
playing
Lopez,
basketball.
I'm not like dissing Joel because this is my guy, but he just was terrible defending Lopez tonight. He was not sitting for his man at all. He was not. Every time I looked around and Brook Lopez was scoring, where was Joel?
I've been playing.
in the
I've
paint.
been playing basketball my whole life. I don't think I've ever in my whole life scored 11 points in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's bananas.
in the beginning of the
Brooklyn is
game,
bad.
I don't know if you guys remember this play, but Middleton nonchalantly drove. It was like the easiest thing I've ever seen in the world between everybody and did a layup. Nobody defended it. Everybody just watched the man go by. It's like I had a feeling something was going to go wrong.
What was the turnover numbers real quick? I'm gonna pull it up right quick. I got it. They had 10 turnovers and we only had 8, Berg. So it may have been turnovers at timely points of the game, but we weren't terrible at turnovers.
No, it wasn't a terrible night at turnovers. I can attest to that as well. But the Sixers have how many games left? 8?
7.
We have 7 games left to figure out who the F we are. We still don't have any. And part of that is due to the trade we did late in the season. And, these guys still trying to find out who they are. And another part of that is this bench of ours. This bench of ours. George Niang hit a couple threes tonight, but George Niang was very quiet before that. Very quiet before that.
Brick.
Yeah.
Turnover.
That was hurt.
Dribble into the
That
lane.
hurts.
Play your own game, buddy. Don't
That hurts.
deviate from what you do.
As much as you could blame Doc, and I do agree with all of you, he's a lot to blame for this game. You can't coach 5 guys against 9 or 8. That hurts us. So
I still be confused why he lets George close games. Like, I get it, Matisse.
he's our best shooter.
I get it, but this is the thing. I get it that Matisse is not much on offense, but damn, George Niang really closes our games. I hate that.
Yeah. But that's what we have off this bench right now. And Rat Star, what's up? Yeah, Lopez is washed up, but people got to remember also with Lopez, didn't he just get on with the team not so long ago? Get back with the team.
He was out with a back injury almost the entire season. He's been
fresh
back
legs.
He's been
Fresh
back for
legs,
eight games, I believe.
I mean,
think
but he
he's been back
scored
for 8
11 points in 9 minutes. So.
No. 11 points in 2 minutes.
11 points in 2 minutes. There you go.
Yeah,
From
legs,
our
man.
Joel, who wants to be
I think the only other player who I ever witnessed, only player I ever witnessed score that many points in that much time
T-Mac.
was T-Mac. Yep.
Yeah. And
Against
Reggie
the
Miller,
San Antonio
too.
Spurs.
Appreciate you, Josh. Yeah, he's been back
Nah.
for 11 games. I thought it was 10 games, but he's been back for 11. No, today was 11 because they was 8-2 since Brook Lopez been back.
Yeah. So, tough night, guys. The road gets a little bit easier coming up. There's a good opportunity to figure out who we are, and who's going to be this 8-man rotation that we need to go in the playoffs with. So, I would like a little bench competition these last games coming up, but also I would like for our core to really get their offensive chemistry down as well, because it's too many dead possessions when we should be scoring a rock. Too many mishaps in key moments. We should be scoring a rock or going to the free throw line. So, we definitely appreciate everybody, coming on here to hear us vent tonight. because we know you guys feel the same as we do. Guys, any thoughts of yours right now that you want to give out right now?
We got 7 games left against all Eastern Conference teams.
Right.
I just wanted to say that BG over there called these past 2 losses, so at least you could be
Why
happy
you
about
had to
that,
put that?
BG.
You did have to put that out there. That was uncalled
Yes, I
for.
did.
That was uncalled for.
What was
Jen.
it uncalled for? You
We're gonna
you right.
we're gonna talk offline. You're gonna stop. Look, you already got the people hating me because I said that Luka Doncic is my second favorite player in the NBA.
Nobody's hating you about that. Shush.
So
You're
Anyway,
just bringing it up.
anyway, let me finish. 7 games. We got Detroit, Charlotte, Cleveland, Indiana, Toronto, Indiana, Detroit.
all wins need to be.
No,
Better
2
be.
losses. It's gonna be 2 losses somehow.
Come on, Jen. Don't do what BG did last time.
No, there's gonna be a couple there.
I'm
Oh.
sticking with what I said in the beginning when we
Yeah.
went through our
Yeah.
games.
When the last time somebody did their post game interview in their jersey? What is Harden doing right now? Like he ain't even take a bath.
Great game by that guy.
He didn't even take a bath.
Listen, great game by that
He spent
guy.
he spent the whole half an hour that we've been on here yelling at the rest of his teammates. I'm sure he has.
Listen, BG.
I really wanted the win to go along with Harden's good game so that
Yeah.
people would shut the hell up.
They still need to shut the hell up. They still need to shut the hell up. Him and Embiid and Tobias had solid games tonight. Shut the hell up. The spotlight is on the coach and the supporting cast once again. The supporting cast. All season we've been screaming and stuff. So we'll pay attention to these standings, these next games or so, see what playoff matchup we got, and we'll take it from there.
Hey,
So-
guess what? George Hill had a bad game.
George
That's-
Hill, I miss him so much.
Huh?
Huh?
What you miss?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm
She's
being
being
sarcastic.
sarcastic,
Come
she
on.
Huh?
I was about to say
He was
what?
on big at free agency last year. Woo! George
Yeah.
Hill did not one goddamn thing for us.
Yeah, most definitely.
Agreed,
Most
Berg.
definitely.
Every single player that needs to be in the lineup in the playoffs needs to be playing. Ain't no rest. Rest on the offseason. Ain't no more rest. That whole thinking about getting Embiid and Harden rest is over.
It was
Again,
a nice thought, Doc.
Let me pull up before we get off. I'm sorry, guys. Let me just pull up the standings
No,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
Let me pull up the standings just
Are we in 5th, 4th? What are we at?
so people have a gist of where we
Wait, this going.
could
What are we
end
in
up.
6 right
If
now?
we could, where we could end up if we decide to rest these players. So currently, after that loss, we're secure in 4th, but we're only. Oh, we got a nice lead. All right, maybe we can't because we
Can't
a
what?
game and we're a game and a half out of 1st, and Chicago's in 5th, and they're 4 games out of 1st. So I'm not saying I want to lose, but if we do lose, I don't think we can get any lower than 5th. But I don't even think we'll go 5th.
I
So
don't think so.
we're fighting between 1 and 4. Right now, we're fighting between 1 and 4. We're a game and a half out of 1st place. But again, Chicago right behind us is 4 games out of 1st place. We got a nice lead on them. And as y'all all know, we definitely got the tiebreaker against them because we spanked that ass quite often this year. Quite often this year.
All season.
So it
Yeah.
looks like we'll be 4 or higher. So I take that back. I said we could finish 6. I apologize. I was going off emotion. I'm looking at it right now. It looks like we're fighting between 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll see, man.
Which is okay with me. I mean, it
Red
doesn't
Star.
really matter.
Ain't
I
no
think
rest though. But no rest, right, Jen?
No rest. Absolutely
making
no
sure you
rest.
don't want rest.
Yeah, we ain't getting no rest around here.
Yes,
At all.
Do it again.
At all. Hey, Sixers, if we don't get no rest here at East Sleep Sixers, y'all damn sure ain't gonna get no rest after the way y'all been playing last few games. So it's definitely time to work. With that being said, we appreciate you guys coming out with us. Bird, let's address Bird before you get mad. The reason they need to play is to establish more continuity,
100%.
more than for protecting a seed. And
Yeah.
I agree with
I
that
was just
1,000%.
saying, I don't care what the seed is, as long as we're somewhere in the top 4. but they definitely just need to get their shit together
Ant.
or establish continuity, as you succinctly put it.
Ant, I'm gonna close it out with this, bro. We could get a cheesesteak anytime, my brother. You know, we can all get a cheesesteak anytime. You are one of our favorite supporters. Nasir, what up? Milt, what up? Rat Star, welcome
BG,
the
talk to
show.
mama so we can get some.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys, rat.
We at your mama house. Carl, tell him.
We
Tell him
at
what
your
time it
mama.
is, man.
Look up on the top right-hand side of the screen. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat. We depend on word of mouth advertisements. So, Jose, what we need these people to do?
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about East Leaf Sixes, or we gonna be in your mama house.
Can I say something? Can I say something before we go offline?
Ask BG about that.
Yeah, they was at my mama house and I wasn't there, so I still got to see them about that. Y'all saw what Will Smith did. Keep my mama name out your mouth. But hey, can I say something real quick?
Don't be coming on here trying to smack me. No.
Before we go,
I'm
man.
shut the
I ain't
TV
Chris
off.
Rock.
That's my way of ducking.
Before we go, first off, I'd like to thank all the fans. The season's not over, but I like to thank all the people that come and watch us every day. I want to give my flowers to Carl, Jen, Jose. We have not given you at least one show per game this year. We have not missed one show. 46-29 is the Sixers record, and you have looked at our face at least once for each of those games, and most of the time twice. So, man, shout out to my family, Carl, Jen, Jose. Man, it takes a lot to come on here and not spill all of our emotions on the screen, and y'all do an amazing job at it. So
Hold
I know
up.
the season not over, and I know this not the last game. I know this not the end of the podcast, but I just wanted to let y'all know. I just thought about that. Like, we have not missed anything this year, and I hope that y'all appreciate what we do for y'all.
Hey, BG, just for one of our favorite watchers, Millie Milk, please give him the over-under record tonight as we close.
The over-under
out this
record just for tonight was obviously Jen took the lead. Well, Jen was 3-0 tonight.
show. Mhm.
Jose was 2-1. BG was 2-1, and per usual, Carl was 1-2.
Good night. Have a good night. We love y'all.
Let's go Sixers,
I
man.
warned y'all. I'm pregame.
Let's go Sixers. Don't
Let's
follow
go
Carl if you bet your
George
real
said,
money.
"Don't fan duel, fan don't."
If you're betting, don't listen to Carl.
I'm sorry, Carl. I just had to do it.
I tried to leave the studio, but it's not letting me. So we love you.
Hey, man, listen, we love you, man. Have a good night. God bless. We'll see you at the next game.
Let's go
See y'all
Sixers.
Let's go
Thursday,
Sixers.
where
Let's
we'll
go.
have an easy win, I hope.